Hey guys, J-Man37X here. Whew, it's time. This is by far the unboxing video I've been looking forward to the most. Here, hold on, actually, whoops. Forgot to scribble this out. Nothing to see here. I don't think you had enough time to see that, so that's probably fine. I'm just gonna scribble this stuff out too, just to make sure. Okay. So this is by far the most exciting unboxing video I've ever done. This is for Binding of Isaac 4 Souls. This is, as you saw in the title, this is the Tainted Chest tier, along with every single add-on that was available for this Kickstarter. I got everything possible besides the mystery box, as much as I wanted it. That was where I unfortunately had to draw the line for pricing. And didn't get the Haunted tier either, but you know, that's... It would have been cool, but, again, a little outside my price range on that one. This has already been... Okay. So, we're going to have a lot to go through here. Really quick, I want to plug my Twitch channel, JMan37ZX, links in the description as always, because I'm not sure when this video should be going up. Tuesday, either tonight or Thursday night, I think I'm going to do, or like mid-afternoon. I'm going to be doing a special stream for this game. I'm going to be sleeving all the cards. Whoops. I'm going to be sleeving them all. And just doing general discussion of the game. So, I'm not going to be playing the game yet. I don't think, at least. And probably over Christmas break, I'm going to do a game session where I'm going to have a few friends over. But, for now, we're just going to be kind of... I don't know why I put this away. I'm definitely going to need this again. Just going to be checking out the game, looking at all the cards kind of in depth, and just kind of going from there. But, just taking a quick peek inside here, making sure we actually got everything. I think we do. I guess we'll find out. Let's go ahead and get into it here. Go ahead and pop this open. So yeah, like I said, this should have every single thing in it, as far as I'm aware. I haven't been notified of any other further shipments. So I think this should be everything. Yes, there's those. There's those. Okay, perfect. This is everything. First up, we have the... I think this was the add-on t-shirt, I believe. I know it comes with 2 shirts, which I actually forgot about that. This shirt, I think, was included in the Hoarder tier. This shirt, I think, was an add-on. Feel free to correct me in the comments if that isn't the case, but I believe that is the case. So, I guess we'll go ahead and start with these just because they're right here. Let me move the rest of this, but I'm definitely gonna have to be doing a lot of shifting on and off camera because there's a lot of goods here. Let's start with the Hoarder tier one. So this is a little bit loud. Gonna try and keep it kind of away from the mic. There's that. So there's some other stuff in here, sort of. Here we go. A little bit of extra paper. Okay, so here is the shirt. Like I said, I believe this is the Hoarder tier exclusive shirt. So this is the one that anyone who got the Hoarder tier got. Again, if I recall correctly. It's a nice mosaic. It's a black shirt. I'm a little... I know it kind of fits with the dark themes of the game, but I have a lot of black shirts. But either way, I'm definitely going to wear these shirts, because these are really nice shirts. So you can see there, it's got, it's got Satan, Azazel, Lost, Laird Jr., Haunt, I think, and I guess you got our boy Isaac right here. So there's that. Very nice. Just gonna do a shitty fold on that and move on to our next one. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that this is the add-on one. So this is one that was here we go. This is one that was added later on when they did the second wave, I guess, of potential things that you could get with the campaign. I'll skip that there, I guess. Okay, so it's got this again. They all also have little I'm not sure if you noticed the first time it has little Isaac 4 Souls tags, which is really nice. Definitely going to be keeping those. You can see this is just a very nice kind of, oops, I'm trying to get the whole thing in shot here. There we go. Isaac versus Satan. Art style is really nice on this. I'm a very big fan of this one. So yeah, that's the other shirt. The tiers look a little bit purplish, actually. I quite like that. A little bit of interest there. Okay. So, Next, let's see. What do we want to move on to next here? This is the game, I'm pretty sure. We're definitely going to save that for a bit. Let's look at some of these rolls. There should be several things that are rolled up in here. Yep, there's actually, what is this? It's just paper. Okay. This one got a little bit, squished, I think. Let's take a look at these three next. Save the figures for a little bit as well, because that's honestly, the figures are probably the most exciting part for me personally. Okay, so let's start with this one. This is the one-player mat. This was also an add-on. Who was the artist? I forgot the artist who did this. He also did one of the posters. He's very talented, and his work is fantastic, and I'm forgetting his name right now. I apologize. Doesn't seem to say on here. I'm sure it'll say somewhere in one of these containers who the artist is. He is very good. Basically, this is just like a much smaller mat for just a single person. Where's the opening? Should be over here, right? Yeah. And it has the art on it from, or at least a subsection or like a slight variation of the art from the very large poster. So this is actually this mat. I actually should be able to. Yeah, I can actually fit this one on camera, which is quite nice. The other ones I'm definitely not going to be able to. You can see the art is just so nice on this. Let me just think. I haven't actually taken any time to. That is super nice. I really wish I could remember the guy's name right now. I'm definitely gonna have him in the comments, or in the description. I can't do annotations or anything anymore to correct myself, but like I said, it should make an appearance somewhere. Let's use a signature on here. No, okay, but anyway, yeah, this is very nice. Got, of course, a lot of the major enemies. Got trying to do this backwards. Isaac down here, and just a bunch of the main enemies and bosses mostly. So that's very cool. Roll this back up. Actually, this is rolled the other way, so I think I'm actually just gonna keep it like this for now. Probably not gonna use this mat, honestly. I got it just because it's a collector's item. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed of what I've done. I guess, fitting with that theme, we'll go to the, oh dear. This is gonna be the real doozy to try and fit this one. This is the full 4-player pair of mats. These things are massive. I've seen pictures of them. These are absolutely ginormous. So this is going to prove a little bit challenging to try and get the just sheer size of this on camera. Is there? Oh, my cat's yelling outside. Okay. So this is 2 mats also, keep in mind. So we're gonna see what we can do here. So let's very carefully unravel this first mat. So this is one of the mats. You can see this is the, where's the door? So this is the right half of the mat. So actually it would go like, let me see. Let me try and turn this for a bit more of an optimal viewing angle for you guys. So this one would go like this. You see it's got a lot of nice details, a couple spiders, got like a pentagram type dealio here. It's got heart counters. This is where the deck, well, one of the decks goes. I don't actually remember. The deck goes here, and then there's another deck on this other side that will go in the other spot. Oh, here's a nice little tube. And then this, I'm not going to be able to fit them both on camera at the same time. I'm going to be straight with you, but you can see it's got some beads down here, a couple little drawings up here. It's got the other half of the trap door, which is where one of the decks goes. Another deck goes here. Another one goes over here. Heart counters again for the other 2 players. Very nice. I'm gonna have to figure out. I'm probably gonna have to figure out a way to roll these back up, to be honest, because yeah, they are quite large. So those are the absolutely fantastic full 4-player mats. If I ever do a game with this, obviously this is the mat to use if you got it. This I believe is. Is this Hoarder Tier exclusive? I think it might be. I can't remember, to be honest. It's been so long since I've looked at the Kickstarter, to be honest, that I'm not 100% positive what is and isn't Hoarder anymore. Okay. So, let's bring up the box again here. Like I said, I think we're going to save the game for last, so I think we're going to move on to the figures next. We also got that. Okay. Here, let me get all this stuff out and see if there's anything else hidden in the recesses here. So here we have the pin here, the Bible Thump pin. We'll go and leave that out, I suppose. Just making sure there's no Nothing funny going on in here. Nope. Okay. Still seems to be in order. Okay, so I think this box is done now. This is the game, which we'll be getting to shortly. It's the Bible thumb pin. Keep this over here because this one actually fits on camera. Actually, you know what? We'll let's have a resealable packaging. Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and take this out. And you can see it's quite a large pin, actually. You can see there. Very nice. Metallic, enameled, all that stuff. Guard on the back. See there? Hold on. I'll be right back, actually. Okay, my cat is now in here. Hopefully he will stop shouting now. So yeah, there's the pin. I'll put this over. Oh no, he's getting down. What is he doing? Oh geez, he's exploring. Come on, buddy, what are you doing? Could you just lay down? Oh dear. Okay, we just need to move this stuff out of the way so he doesn't destroy anything irredeemably from this. He feels the need to just walk around and look, so I guess I'm just gonna let him do that. Okay. So, the figures. Let's start with, so these were in 2 waves. These are the 4 from the Hoarder tier, and then these are the 3 from the add-ons. So let's go ahead and hop into the Hoarder first. The Hoarder 4 first. Very carefully find a good means of entry here. Not damaging the box at all. So looks a little bit nervous. Okay. Just wanted a single incision. I'm just making sure I keep an eye on him because he's gonna. You can kind of see him a little bit there. He's very old. I don't even think he knows where he is anymore. So making sure he doesn't do anything stupid. He's a little bit too old generally for doing stupid things these days, but you really never know with cats. Yeah, he is hopelessly, even in his old age, he is hopelessly curious about what's going on in this room right now. Okay. We got this plastic. Okay. So we have the 4 figures. It's not really. Oh, no. This is definitely the front. We got Maggie, Isaac, Judas, and Cain. Got this nice little box to store them in as well. Okay, so let's start with our boy Isaac here. So these sealed. Oh no, these are sealed in a way that might actually mean that I have to damage the box to get in. Oh, okay. Well, let's is this like taped? I can't really tell. Let me get the knife. I really would like to not damage any of this if I can help it. Don't think it's taped, but using a knife might be able to make it so I can get. Ow. Nope, I'm good. No cuts. Oops, a little, not the best means of. I'm just trying to find a good way to get into this box right now. I don't think there's any way to get in actually without ruining the box, to be honest. Oh, well, he's just gonna do that for a bit. That's fine. Just ignore him if you feel so inclined. He just likes to meow sometimes. I'm really trying to minimize the damage on these boxes. I kind of wish it was just like a simple, like, you know, tape to keep the box sealed, because I really don't like having to do this where it ends up ripping the box, but I can't find a good way to get into it without damaging it at least slightly. But it's not too bad, as you can see. So, you know what, actually, I'm gonna just open all the boxes here really quick. And then we'll take a look at the figures after. Okay, this one seems like it's coming open a little bit nicer. I think just with how the box is designed, though, and how it's sealed, it's impossible to get into it without damaging it at least slightly. Little unfortunate, but again, what can you do? It's not a deal breaker. The main point of interest, of course, are the figures themselves. And I'm not so much of a collector nerd that I'm going to keep them in their box. I want to display them on my shelf back here. I have an entire shelf that will now be completely dedicated to Isaac Four Souls merch. And I would not have it any other way. Sorry, it's a bit of a process here. This is going to end up being naturally a bit of a long unboxing video, as I was fully well expecting, especially since we haven't even gotten to the game yet. I'm not actually going to go that in-depth about the game. You know, I'm going to open it, I'm going to take a quick look through the cards, see how everything feels, look at all the stuff inside, because there's some more goodies on the inside of the game box itself. That box is nice. But, yeah, I'm going to mostly be saving that for the live stream. Okay, so, first up here, Isaac, right? Yes. Little tab here. It's quite an intricate design for this box. Inside, little plastic wrapping, which I suppose I'm going to have to tear into this as well. This is it's sealed somehow, that I might be able to get into it easily. Not seeing anything. Nope, this is looking like a just tear it open kind of deal. Alright. Fair enough, just a black plastic bag, so. Alright, here we go. Oh, it comes in, okay, base comes separate. Just kind of snap this onto the base, presumably. Is this the right way to do it? Let me make sure. I think it doesn't really matter. I think this one's a little bit more natural, though. So there you go. There's the Isaac figure. Does his head turn, actually? No, it's like a crease line there, but I think that might just be manufacturing. Can't tell. Okay. So there's the Isaac figure. This little guy over here. Can actually put these back in here. I'm going to worry about folding them and stuff later on. Here, let's just keep this up here, I guess. There we go. Okay, next up we got Maggie. Ooh. Come on, here we go. So quite a process, I would say, all things considered. Right, there we go. I think in general we want the. Oh, this one's only got one. Okay. See there. Also comes in 2 sections. How is this supposed to go in here? It's like that, I think. Don't want to force anything, but I think that's it. Okay. There's Maggie. Looking quite nice. Put you there. Next up, we have, who's next? Judas. Actually, I want to save Judas for last. Judas is my favorite. Well, favorite of the 4, at least. We'll save that one for a moment here. There we go. Try not to rip the bags too much. I'm a real sucker for keeping stuff like this pristine, at least as pristine as I can. Okay, so there's a little cane here. He's got his little foot. We'll have this once again pointing away. I'm not sure how far up this should go because he is supposed to be in the air, so I think that's probably fine. Oh, there we go. He's got little teeth. You can actually see that. So there's Kane. He's also looking quite happy with himself. And last but certainly not least, these boxes are so interesting. Never seen boxes like this before. There we go. And in here we have our boy Judas. Like I said, my personal favorite of the 4. Put this in here if I can. There we go. It's off to the side. So he also has two legs in the ground like Isaac does. Just fit him in like this. Much easier to fit these guys in. He's got his little fez. Slightly moves. And yeah, there's that. He's got his Book of Belial. It's quite nice. I like this one a lot, like I said. Dark hollow eyes. Okay, so there's that. I'm actually going to move these guys over here just 'cause it's a little bit more out of the way, I think. Okay. So there's that. Trying to make it look okay. Okay, so now we have the 3 that were the add-ons. So these are probably... I don't actually know if more or less people would have the... Because these ones you need the Hoarder tier for. But these ones you needed to actually be around for when they did the... when they did the add-on period. And, you know, actually were able to throw down the money for that. But I would suspect probably more people actually have these 3. But I'm actually sure. I'm actually curious. What, for anyone here who's watching who has gotten for Souls. One hasn't actually gotten there yet, because I know some people are still getting theirs. It's a lot of packages, like, what, 40,000-ish, I think? I think I read Edmund say somewhere. There's a lot of packages to ship out. So, but yeah, I'm curious what tier you got, and what maybe some of the add-ons that you got, just out of curiosity. I'm really curious what some of you other guys were gravitated towards. I'm especially curious if any of you guys got the mystery box. I'm really curious what you got from that, because that was the one thing I really regretted that I wasn't able to pick up. Okay, so yeah, here are the add-ons. We have, what is it, Dark Judas, I think? Yeah, Dark Judas, Lost, and Azazel. So we'll go in this order, I think, because this is order of, in my opinion, least to most interesting. I found it interesting that they went with Dark Judas when there's like so many other characters they could have had a figure of. They went with Dark Judas. I'm kind of curious the reasoning behind that. I mean, either way, the figures are cool anyway. But I'm curious why they decided on these. Obviously, these two are like pretty iconic and very cool characters. But I'm curious why they chose Dark Judas over, I don't know, like what is one? I guess Eden. They couldn't really do that well, unless they have like swappable hairs or something. That'd be pretty cool. But that would just be a lot of work. Lilith would have been really cool as a figure. I would really like to see a Lilith one. I think these figures were very expensive for him to produce, so I'm not sure if we can expect more figures in the future. But if so, I really hope that someday, if he does end up going back to them, that someday he goes for a complete collection. Every single character. I think that would be so cool. But again, there's quite a lot of characters in this game, so I completely understand if that probably is not going to happen. But I would be very, very happy if that were to ever be something that would occur. Okay, so there we go. I finally got them all open. I just figure I'm just going to do most of the opening process for each of these all at once, and then I can just talk and stuff. Okay. First up, Dark Judas here. So gingerly. There we go. Of course, that being said, also, like I said, Judas is one of my favorites, so certainly if anyone was going to get basically like another figure, I'm pretty happy as him. So here, naturally very similar to Judas himself. Red eyes instead. The cross is actually on his forehead. I think you can make that out a little bit. It's not black. It's like a slightly different, it's a little bit shinier. And his Book of Belial is also completely black. So we can actually go ahead and get a side-by-side here. Oops. Side-by-side here of the two. Naturally very similar. I guarantee they used like the same model for this, and then they just swapped out the color, which that also could have been another reason that it was probably a lot easier to do Dark Judas versus doing a character that's completely different. Like Azazel is very different. We'll get to him in a bit. Azazel is definitely my favorite of the figures. This one's a little bit more trouble. Makes sense coming from the Lost. There we go. See the little guy here. I just want to make sure. Okay, this one slid on quite a lot easier. He's looking quite sad, as you would expect him to be. He's got really tiny, it's kind of hard to make out, little tiny teardrops there. Very concerned face. So there's that. And last, but without a doubt, not even close to least, we have a couple pieces of, I guess, punch-outs from that. Okay. Interesting. Oh, this bag opened real nicely. Probably the most pristine condition bag I got. Alright. So, oh god, this one's so good. You see the pole on this one's actually quite a lot larger just because he's such a huge figure. There's the back, okay. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure that it's on well before I... That's right. There we go. God, this one has so much detail. You could see that his hair has quite a lot of detail. I guess Maggie's hair had quite a bit too, but I think this is definitely the most well done. It's got the broken horn here, regular horns. Got the red eyes. The hair actually is a little bit. It's like a rubbery, so it's movable. Same with the wings. See, he's quite a bit off the ground. He's got that little grin of his. Oh, I really like that one. This is a really good one. Okay. So that, actually, we're going to put him right here in the front, I think. Okay, so there's that. I think that is everything besides the game. I think it's time. We dive into the game itself here. Binding of Isaac, 4 souls after all this time. Alright. Whew, I'm pretty excited. The figures were definitely, I think, the thing I was most excited about, but there's a lot of goods. I know there's a lot of goodies in this box as well that I'm very excited to finally take a look at. So you can see, presented very nicely. We're actually gonna slide it out here a bit. Oh, a little bit stuck in the box. This is a very snug fit. Gotta be very careful. So this is... So did I say Hoarder earlier? I meant this is the Tainted Chest here. So this is actually, I'm going to get Ed's signature on it. If I can ever get it out. Let me try and just let gravity work for me. There we go. Okay. Damn, I don't think I got an extra drawing. Ah, man. So you can see, it's pretty interesting. He only tore it in the spot that he needed to do the signature. So that's pretty cool. There's Ed's signature. Yeah, I don't think I got a drawing. Damn. All right. It's fair enough. I was really hoping because I think he said that he ended up out of like the 400 or 500 Tainted Chests. I think he said he drew a little bonus picture on like 10 or 20 of them, so it's pretty unlikely. But yeah, even still, we have the authenticity guarantee. My number is 0011154. So pretty late later on actually in production. See that they probably can't make it out actually at all because that's very, yeah, you're definitely not gonna be able to make that out. Oh well, no drawing, but that's fine. I knew that was just gonna be a bonus, a very unlikely bonus at that. Okay, so let's go ahead and bust it. Oh, I almost threw that away. No, where's the, actually, is the seal? Oh, the seal's actually on the bottom. Oh, that's very cool. Okay, yeah, the authenticity seal's actually on the box itself, so that's good. Okay, cool. I don't need to bother keeping this plastic wrap then. As much as I'm kind of inclined to keep it, honestly. Alright, so here it is. Gold box, Binding of Isaac, 4 souls. So you got the front, got some nice pictures. The gold is very foily. You can see it kind of very shiny. A couple little drawings. A couple flies here and there. You can see this side's got a fly. This side's got Isaac peeking out there. Another drawing. I thought I saw somewhere. That might be on the inside. Okay. And then on the bottom, it's kind of where the only bit of like promotional stuff for the game is. Official Binding of Isaac multiplayer card game. Created by Edmund. Age range, playtime, some ratings, a couple example cards. Alright, let's go ahead and bust into it here. This is so exciting. Ooh. Nice and slow here. Ah, yep, that's what I thought. Okay, here, I'll show it off once this is fully off. So you can see there's actually some parallels between the inside and the outside of the art, which is really cool. You can actually see, we're actually going to keep this kind of like right here, and then we can do a side by side. So you can see on the front or on the outside, Isaac is alive, you know, nice happy family. But on the inside of the box down here, the bad picture has like bloodstains on it. Isaac's not in the house over on this side, and over here he's a skeleton. Let's see. Over here on the side, Bumbo here, a little tie-in with the other game Edmund's been working on. You see actually also the cracks on the side of the chest match, and I think all the planks and stuff actually match pretty well. No, not exactly. So over here, what do we got here? So here, much happier up here. He's got his dad actually being there, which is kind of interesting. With Guppy, no dad. Guppy's dead. And last but not least, on the back here, see on the front, Isaac is alive, but on the bottom, he's a skeleton. And actually, the picture changes a little bit there. Now it's a lost, as opposed to just up here. It's just mom attacking. Okay. Also, first edition, I didn't notice that. This presumably is because I got it with when the Kickstarter was still live. Alright. Any goodies on the inside? Don't think so. Okay, so let's go ahead and hop into it here. See, the instruction manual is very well fitted for the box. We're not going to go too far. The instructions are pretty much just like very simple overview. He has an online, which I think he probably, yeah. For more in-depth rules, you can check this website. It also has all the cards and some other good stuff in there. But no, it's a little ripped actually. It's kind of unfortunate. I'm pretty sure I didn't do that. I think it came like that. Oh well, not a huge deal. It's just the instruction manual is not the most interesting thing. It just has basic stuff. I'm not going to really go over the game itself too much. Like I said, that's going to be for the live stream, which I might upload to YouTube. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of that, if you guys are interested in seeing that in the live, or if you want to see the live stream uploaded to YouTube here, let me know. Jeez, I'm not even sure where to start here. Okay, let's start over here. So we have actually got, I think, how much are these? This is 50 pennies. So we got 100 pennies here. That pin also out there was an extra pin because I actually got second pin. I should have gotten... I'm gonna have to contact someone because I think I was, unless it's hidden somewhere else in this box, I was supposed to get 100 extra. I ordered 100 extra pennies. These rolls are each 50 each though, so maybe I just missed it somewhere. I'll have to do a once over beforehand, but it's not a massive deal anyway. I mostly just got the extra pennies and pin just cause, just cause I wanted to. So here to start off, we have the bag, which is intended to be where you keep your pennies and dice and all that stuff. Oh, this is really nice. It's got the little cent icon there. Anything in here? Nope, okay. Drawstring. Very nice indeed. I guess we might as well check out the... I'm gonna try and open this without hurting anything. I'm being very careful with all this stuff. This is just a lot of really good stuff. I really don't want anything bad to happen to this. Okay. So we have the penny rolls. I definitely am going, because you see these are actually custom penny wrappings too. So I'm definitely going to try my best to... I think I'm only going to open one of them right now. I'm going to keep the other one rolled up for the moment. Unless the process to open it ends up being quite simple. But I mostly just want to make absolutely sure that I don't rip or ruin these at all. Because these are really cool. These are very cool things. Anyways, rather than actually show off the posters yet either, man, I still got a lot to do here. Okay. Very carefully trying to unravel this. If it gets like a little bit creased, that's fine. I mostly just want to avoid rips. Rips are the main thing that I'd like to avoid, so I think I just need to undo it on the other side. Yeah, I think I'm only going to do one of these for now. Keep the other one rolled up. Shouldn't need more than 50 pennies anytime soon anyway. Okay. Really trying to be as careful as I can. Because again, this is just paper. Very easy to mess up here. This is pretty well stuck in here, though. This one's proving a little bit challenging to get into. I think I might have to rip it a little bit. Yeah, unfortunately, a little bit of ripping is going in here. I just can't really get into this part, unfortunately. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna keep one of them rolled up, so it's not a huge loss. Alright, yeah, I think we're just gonna kind of go into it here. Yeah, alright. Okay, I could still keep the majority of the design looking nice, though, I think. So I can pretty easily unravel on the inside. Probably would have been good actually to check which one might have been a little bit easier to get into. But again, it's not really a huge deal here. Okay, so now we can actually work our way out, and then... Okay. There we go. I think we're just about got this one. Yep, now it's all kind of coming out pretty naturally. There we go. Whoops. Oh, no, it's fine. Whoop. Okay. So let's just lay the pennies out here. Yeah, a little rip, but overall not too bad. I still kept most of the design intact there. So not too bad, not too bad. I'm not too upset about how that turned out. So here, you can see the pennies. Very light plastic, very nice though. See the design is quite intricate. It's got a pentagram there. Cent logo there, upside down. There you go. Very, very nice. Got a good feel to them. Of course, the idea is that you put all these guys in the bags. We'll go ahead and do that up here quick. Oops. Okay. Just make sure we don't lose any of these, of course. As expected. Wow, we're already 35 minutes now. This is a very... I still gotta show off the posters, too. I'm probably gonna show off the posters pretty briefly, but I do want to show them off. So yeah, we still got a ways to go left here. Jeez. Okay. So we got the other roll here. We also have a couple in this little compartment. We have the dice. Oh, this actually comes out. Forgot about that. Okay, that's fine though. We have the dice. We have the D8, which is used, I think, to keep track of monster health, I want to say. And then here's the D6, which is used for a large variety of monster effects. Put those in here as well. Seal that up. I think we're good to go there. We'll actually leave that in there and just kind of put the stuff out here. Okay. So next up, we have the postcard. Who did this again? This is another really cool... Tom Bunk. There we go. This one at least has it on there. Postcard. I think this is the guy that did... I think he did a lot of work for Mad Magazine. Back when that was more of a thing. Is that still going on? I'm not actually sure. But yeah, it's got Isaac. It's got a bunch of enemies and stuff. Very cool art style. I like this a lot. The barbecuing of Isaac. See in the back, it's actually got a little bit of postcard stuff. Of course, if you ever actually write in this stuff, I'm not really sure what to say. This is definitely very much so a display piece. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and display it over here. Okay, so next, let's see, what is this? Oh, right, the t-shirt design has this. This is actually a see-through. I don't want to take it off, obviously, but this is a see-through sticker. So if you like put this on a glass window, it'll actually look like a stained glass window, which is really cool. This is just for spacing, I think. This amount of space ensures that future expansions will have room for, which he has already talked about. He's going to be working on an expansion, so that's cool. Another sticker set, one for each of the main characters, as well as the logo, which is also a sticker. Yep. Okay, so let's move right along here. I'll just put this, it's over here or something. Okay, so each of the piles actually are separately wrapped, which is nice. We have the monster cards, item cards, treasure cards, presumably the... Oh, no, more treasure cards, okay. So the treasure cards are actually in 2 stacks, maybe because of the expansion? Might be, yeah. Yeah, this is probably the gold box expansion stuff. And then here, wrapped even more specially, are the special souls, the characters, and the starting items, but not all of them because Holy Mantle is in this pile. So I'm actually not completely sure about that. This is a lot to get into. I think I'm not going to open up all of these right now, because this is already getting to be a little bit lengthier than even I was expecting, and that's saying something, because I figured this was going to be a pretty long video. So we're going to just open up one of these. I mean, it's really one of them will give us a good feel for, I mean, you can see all the card backs there. This one's got a little drawing on it. It's quite nice. See all the card backs. Even the souls. There's not that many extra souls. Those even have their own card back, which is nice. We got the character cards, Who Am I? And this, I think, is all... How many character cards are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All 11 character cards. This, I think, is every single playable character, including the gold box? No, actually, might not. Nope. It's actually... Okay, so this pile actually has all of the gold box stuff. So that includes also the character cards. So that makes sense, at least. So, of course, default, you only get these 4. And then I think every single one of these other ones we unlocked by hitting certain tiers in the Kickstarter. These cards feel really nice. You can... I don't know if you can tell, it has, like, that kind of cross-hatch kind of pattern. It's really hard to tell, I think, from the footage. But, it's just, like, a really good card material. And these feel super nice to hold. Yeah, all the starting characters are the same, except for the Lost. All their stats, at least, are the same. They all start with different items. Like I said, this is... Eden also starts with a random eternal item, as you'd expect. This is all stuff I really think that I'm better off going over a different time. But I can already tell this is going to be really nice. So this, unwrapping all these, sleeving all the cards, and game discussion is going to be saved for the live stream. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure when that live stream is going to happen yet. I would suspect either tonight when this video goes up, or 2 days from now on the, what day would that be? be, so it's either going to be the 11th or the 13th is when I'm planning on having that live stream. So if that's of interest to you, feel free to check me out there. Like I said, we're just going to seal this up for now. Get into that on the live stream. I'm going to put all this stuff away after. But last but not least here, we have the posters. I think I might actually... I think we're going to move the camera up here for this part. That's pretty good. You can see also I have the two. I have the two posters that he put out a while ago, signed by him. I just kind of had them here because I figured we're going to be switching to this camera at some point. I'm pretty much a massive Isaac fanboy, to be honest. But that's why this Kickstarter was incredibly exciting when I heard about it, because there's just so much stuff. I could not live knowing that I missed any of the stuff in this Kickstarter, which is why I didn't. Despite how much my wallet and bank account may have complained about that decision. Okay, so I'm undoing the rubber bands, and it immediately wants to unfurl. So let's see here. Where do we start? Let's start with the poster, I think, here, because it's kind of right on the top. Got this little bit of thin paper to keep it safe, I think. Yep, so there's that. I don't really want to take the paper off, but I think I'm going to anyway, just so I can show you guys. This signature, I think, is on here, isn't it? Isn't it part of the design? Oh. Yeah, it is. You can't really read it. It's like down in the bottom there. But you can see it's a similar design to the single-player mat, but of course it's got a little bit more detail, because it's just larger. Yeah, not much else to say about that. It's really nice. This, I'm pretty sure, was Hoarder Tier exclusive, I want to say. It's a little bit dented down here, but once it's all like completely flattened in a poster frame, probably fine. So I'm not too worried about that. The only thing really that I'm concerned about is just the extra pennies I got. Like I said, it's not that big a deal, but that's like the only cause for concern at the moment. I'm just gonna set this over here. Okay. Next, I think I heard accounts of people getting 2 uncut sheets. Yes. Looks like I got exactly that. These, I'm just gonna leave these wrapped. These are sealed right now. I don't really want to go through the process of opening this. But this is an uncut sheet of monster cards, which basically these are the sheets that are used to print. The cards are printed on, and then they're then cut from this. But for the Hoarder tier, you got uncut sheets, which I know some card game enthusiasts enjoy collecting these, and I can definitely see why, because this is really cool. So we actually got some cool ones. We got Delirium here. We got the Lamb down here. So we actually have some of the. I think this is Satan with multiple exclamation points. I think. Just one exclamation point. Okay. But yeah, a bunch of the cards. You can get a little bit of a taste of some of the cards. Got some of the curses here. So this is pretty much just all stuff that goes in the monster deck, which you can see from the card back. That's what both of the sheets are actually. Like I said, there are actually 2 here, which was more than I was expecting. Yep, just a lot of the bosses, a lot of some nice things you can see over on the right there. It's a shop upgrade and some other nice stuff. Okay. I think that's everything. You know, it's only been, oh, whoops! I just knocked over the Lost. It's probably used to it. Okay. But yeah, it's only took like 45 minutes to get through all this stuff. Oh my goodness. Okay. So yeah, I think that is going to do it for this video. I'm just rolling this back up. I'm trying to be pretty careful about it. I got to figure out something I'm going to do with this. As of recording this, I'm supposed to be streaming Smash Ultimate in about 15 minutes, so I got to figure something out. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check the description for a link to my Twitch.tv channel, where you can check me out when I end up doing that. I'm just going to put a few things away so we can pan this down a little bit. Where you can check me out for when I end up doing the sleeving and kind of game discussion stream. Sorry, I'm trying to think. I kind of want to get some of this stuff put away, because I actually do need to make sure I'm ready for that stream. Yeah, so feel free to check me out over there. Besides that, like I said, I'm doing on Twitch, I'm covering Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. You can see I actually just got done doing the unboxing video for that. Oh, that was upside down. Like, for that. And we're going to be playing that pretty soon. by the time this goes up, of course, that particular stream at least will be done, but I'll be doing more streams, and also Epic Battle Fantasy V is the other main game that I've been playing recently. So if any of that stuff is of any interest to you, feel free to drop me a follow. I'd really appreciate it. Yeah, I think this, yeah, we'll put this other pin in here as well, just for now. I gotta figure out a way to display this, but I think that's gonna have to wait until another time. But yeah, I think that is gonna do it. Oh, check me out on Discord also, where I have a discussion for all things Binding of Isaac. Okay, we can put this back up now. Yeah, I like to talk to you guys a lot, and I always post stuff there when I'm going live, so it's also a good way to keep up to date for when I'm doing different streams and stuff. I'll definitely be posting there when I do the For Souls stream. So yeah, I think that's everything. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you guys later.